This is the spur or counter gear out of the original Mountaineer slash Bruiser gearbox. And as you can see, it is stripped. Look at that. That is no good. And I have a last resort fix for this. What you can do is take a razor saw, and I just chopped it like that, and you can chop this bit off. Now this is a reenactment. I've already chopped it, and this bit comes right off, and just flip it around, put it back on, and you can use the non-stripped part to engage with the gear inside the gearbox. So went through my scrap metal box and found this aluminium tube, which is a nice tight fit that goes in there. And the only other thing remaining to do is to make a little keyway for this to go on here, and so it stays secure and not rotating like this. In my metal scraps, I found this 2mm rod, and I cut off a tiny piece, which is about 7mm long, and I went upstairs to where the drill press is and drilled 2mm holes to serve as our keyway, and we'll just insert. Now let's put this key in. And let's see if this fits. There's the hole. And there you go. It's not going anywhere. And there is our last resort repair. And we'll put these bearings in. This goes in there. And there you go. Here it is hooked up to a electronic speed controller and a radio and a battery. That's middle gear. Push in for top gear. Pull out for first gear, which is also four-wheel drive. This thing runs. I mounted the steering servo underneath at the front, just here, instead of at the back. I don't have the housing for all the radio and everything, and most people seem to think it's better at the front anyway. Certainly simplifies the linkage, but that seems to work alright. Using my meager metalworking skills, I made this plate to protect the steering servo. Also knocked up some body mounts. And this is the body I'll be using. It's a 1/8 Italian gas buggy called a Nevada Cross by Mountaineer model. And that's a picture of it on the gas buggy chassis. From Daiso, I just got this bit of plastic, and this is going to be the battery box. That fits all right. Bit deep though, I'm going to cut it down to size, make it a bit shallower. Now I just need to figure out how to mount it. I made a couple of brackets to attach to the leaf spring shackle mounting points. Here are the brackets installed, and the battery trays had some holes drilled and also a slot hole cut out of it where the battery cable can come out of. Battery tray is now secured. Got the battery held in with a Velcro strap. I revised the front body mount by adding a piece of tubing out of my scrap. Put an M6 tap in the bottom so there's a screw holding it in. Drilled a little hole at the front for the pin. Out of some scrap sheet metal, I made a mounting for the electronic speed controller. Just double side tape that onto there like that. Got the ESC taped to its mounting point. Receiver's double-sided tape to the battery box. Power switch bolted on, and the cable's tidied up. I made a antenna mount out of scrap. Got the battery strapped in with Velcro straps. Got the body on. Let's take it for a drive. And there you have it. Got my holiday Bruiser with my original Mountaineer, these wheels and tyres come off that Mountaineer. I mean, I've got custom tyres on it, and that's my original Hilux. Now, arguably the 1/8 holiday buggy body looks ridiculous on a Hilux 1/10 scale chassis, but that's what I had, and I think it's cool. But I don't have a Bruiser body, and I did have this holiday buggy body. I inherited this holiday buggy body off my dad, and he would have liked seeing this car run again, or at least this body run again, but he also would have hated it on a monster truck style Hilux. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching.